that started real quick. And we are going. Discord is going. Perfect. Okay. Oh! Just as we were about to. Here he is.
Just in time.
Just in time. Alrighty. Party? Oh, where's Strider?
Oh, but I
I'm here.
gotta use the
I'm
bathroom
just
really
kidding.
quick.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone get water, use the restroom.
Get what you need, and then meet back here. Gonna be doing a lot of yapping tonight. Yapping!
Yapping.
Yapping! Just gonna full size that. Get the chat open. Alright.
Why is there so many interesting plants? Ooh, there's a herb. I must pick it.
Ready. Oh, we gotta top off. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
Ready. That. Alright. Wait to get
Okay.
this. Wait to get this rocking and rolling. Okay. Is everybody back?
Well, I can see I'm here.
I can see.
Are
you
we
there.
all in roll 20?
I
am.
Yes, we'll be transitioning to roll 20 after this first section. Alrighty, so from where we left off last week, you guys were investigating the strange happenings at this manor. Now, before we continue with that, we are going to check in with our duo over on the other side of the lands. Leola, as it's been a minute, but Leola, as you step into the light with Hazaki and open your eyes, you're surrounded. You enter what seems to be a temple setting, and before you is a very large cherry blossom tree. However, something feels a little off. You look down at yourself, and you're not in your regular attire. And also, you seem to be a little closer to the ground. As you look down at your hands, you realize you have de-aged. And I'm not liking what my
that's well.
An unfamiliar voice chimes in next to you. Yeah, it wasn't really it was very surprising for me as well. As you turn to the voice, A boy with very shaggy looking hair stands before you. There's a sword on his back, and his tunic is torn in a few places. But you recognize those eyes anywhere.
Looks like you've always needed a haircut, even as you grew older.
Yeah, but I guess I never really bothered. A good brush is a good brush.
Hmm. Sure. What even is this place?
Welcome to my childhood home. And this is where I was trained.
You were trained here?
Mm-hmm. This is the Temple of the Battlemaster. Or one of them. Before everything happened. Before I met you, before I began my journey. Before it all ended.
But it seems so pure and not all what I'd expect.
For one to understand war, one must understand inner peace. At least that was the philosophy of the Battlemasters. Not only were they sent in to deal with conflicts, they were meant to be peacekeepers.
I suppose that makes sense. But why am I little as well?
Looks like this place has a sense of humor, or maybe that's just the way the magic works. Honestly, you would probably know more than I do, being arcane trained.
Hmm.
Not a whole lot of magic happening on my end of things.
Oh, you still got magic within you, though.
After saying this, you hear a collection of grunts coming from the courtyard next over. Izaki begins walking you towards the sounds, and as you enter, you see a tall lion folk, Tabaxi, standing with his hands behind his back, observing two children going at it. One of them has blood-red hair, and the other is basically little Hazaki.
So, that's you.
Mhm.
You're also here. Why do we have to be in child form for this spell? Ugh!
If I
This
could make
isn't. We aren't even interacting with the memory.
at least not yet. I guess they just want us to observe first. But I suppose you already know who that is. He gestures to the red-haired girl.
Do I know who that is?
Roll a history check.
I gotta pull up her character sheet. I forgot about that.
Whoopsie!
Oh, I forgot that we were playing this tonight. That like Layla and Mizaki thing.
Been meaning to get to it. It's just been chaotic as all get out.
$15.
All right. So you recognize this character instantly. It's Senza, but obviously much younger and before the vampiric corruption. Blink. Are you blinking?
No. He's here. Oh, joy.
Yes, this is before it all happened. For a time, it was happy. I thought our rivalry would sprout into something more. A
Oh?
great. Oh, no, nothing like that. Nothing like that. I
Oh,
was.
you sure? And hatred and love is such a fine line.
Well, if anything like that was to exist, it's long dead now.
I know, I'm just teasing you.
Yes. But as far as this goes, this is them at their at their best for me. But then it happened. As you observe, you can see that Senza seems to be faster and more reliant on using Hazaki's momentum against him. And at some point, the sensei holds up his hand and says that's enough, while Hazaki is on his back, with Senza pointing a hatchet down at him.
A hatchet? You got defeated by a hatchet.
She was always a fan of the hatchet sword combo. I don't know. I don't particularly know why, but that is how it is. I preferred a more traditional weapon.
Clearly.
As the two of you stand there, you see the passage of time as snow comes and goes, until eventually the two of them are much older, as well as you two as well. And you are now in like a, I would want to say you're around like 12 years old at this time, so you did a little bit of growing. However, this time around, when you see the sparring match, it seems that Hazaki's done a lot of learning since then. Because instead of allowing his momentum to be controlled, he holds steadfast and counters wherever he can. The frustration showing on Senza's face as apparently her old strategies just don't seem to work anymore. As you can see, I was a little bit more inclined to adapt in certain situations. I wasn't going to stay the same forever.
I mean, you did grow older.
And I took some feats of wisdom. Because, don't know if you ever heard this one, but doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result is just the definition of insanity.
That's it is, my friend. That's it is.
Upon Senza's defeat, they smack Hazaki's hand away as he offers to help her up.
Well, that's not very sportsmanship-like coming from her.
That was always her most unique flaw. Her pride outweighed everything else. She always thought her battle tactics were infallible.
Well, but yes, cockiness is their downfall.
And it almost was. So Leola, before we proceed further into the memory, would you like to jump over to your memory for a bit, just to get that little tidbit in?
Sure, why not?
Alrighty. So as the world begins to flash in the light again, how would you describe the setting as it changes?
As the setting slowly changes, all the bright tones in the tree disappears, and in comes a warm room. It's filled to the brim with luxuries, a piano in the corner, a floor-to-ceiling bookcase, a fire in the center wall roaring. Leola's mother is sitting in a chair reading. Father is smoking a pipe. And Leola is sitting at the piano practicing.
You never
She'd
said...
be about 5 years old. Or are we saying at the 12-year-old age? I don't know.
It's up to you, because whatever age that you set her to, the two of them will be as well.
Let's
Oh.
do like 6.
You never said that you were musically inclined.
I haven't touched a piano in years, though. So, just to say I'm still musically inclined. But, no, all the noble ladies were forced to learn an instrument. It was just the way things were done.
Hmm. Yeah, you'll have to explain that one to me. I've never heard of something like that before.
Well, in aristocratic, in noble society, a lady's virtue was by her talents. And a lot of it, most of the time, was in the arts. So singing, playing an instrument, painting, sewing, a lot of embroidery. Oh, how I hate embroidery. Noble ladies were seeing more as decorations. And they were not valued.
Why the difference between the ladies of the country?
Yes. My parents were not always too pleased with me. I was quite a rebellious child. Sure, you can picture that.
If I was to see this and not knowing you, and you told me that, I would have asked how that would be possible. But I know too much.
Well, I didn't want to be confined to this life. I yearned for adventure. I didn't want to become some nobleman's wife just to sit there and look pretty.
I never really thought of it like that.
As I was getting older, my brother was finally born, and I felt this huge relief off my shoulders. And as I say that, the scene kind of changes and turns into one of Layla studying while in the library next to a window that overlooks the training yard, and her brother's in his swordsmanship class. Layla's about 14. He is about, let's see, so he's about 5.
This feels about right.
What feels about right?
I suppose I started my training quite young too. Although I was being taught how to hold a brush and hold a sword at the same age.
Well, I got him learning early, that's for sure. Meanwhile, I was never allowed to pick up a sword because they were worried I'd hurt my dainty little hands. Well, they know I was practicing magic in secret by this time. See that book that I'm holding? That's a book of magic.
And let me guess, you swiped that.
Swiped it? What did he take me for? A common criminal? No, it was in our library.
Your family had a book of magic just conveniently sitting in the family library.
Layla just glances around her family library and notice that it's pretty big. floor to ceiling shelves lined with books. In a world where magic is possible, yes.
Was a stupid question.
It quite was. Also, not to mention, we've had some family members in the past who had the magic powers. At least one per generation gets magic, from what I hear. It's the occasional two.
But then I'm confused. How would they expect women to submit if this power was available to them at all times?
That's because in our family, it arises in the males.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, that's why I kept my power hidden from them as well. As well, it looks like I'm reading about etiquette in other countries. That's just a fake book cover.
Clever.
I always was, Sasaki.
Yes, more clever than I.
Well, considering that I've had to save your ass a few times, yes.
Definitely could have used your help in a few situations. Most I think we'll be seeing soon.
It depends on the age. By the time you met me, I've lived quite a few years on the streets. It's actually around this time, probably a year and a half from now, I ran away from home.
I take it you couldn't take it anymore.
Ah, no. Especially since I had a brother, family would have been fine without me. I wasn't necessarily the favorite child anyways. Once my brother came along, I practically became invisible. Except to my mother's nagging.
Allow me to guess. Blah blah blah. Husband, husband, husband. Be submissive. Endure society's rules at all costs, or be regarded as a martyr.
Something like that. It's like no running in the hallways. A lady does not laugh. They do a little chuckle. They do a little giggle.
It's like he mimics what he thinks that would look like.
Like, oh my lord. That. Did you know that you had a perfect smile? And your own laughter? I had to do that.
This sounds like torture of the utmost heinous degree. I think my life was way more lax than yours.
You're the one that was in training all your life. I mean, granted, we were both technically in training all of our lives, just different forms.
It's just that I also interacted with the common folk and felt no need for too much etiquette.
Meanwhile, etiquette was forced on my throne the moment I could break free. Etiquette went out the window. Granted, it took a year to adjust. I was lucky to find my guild when I did, though.
I assume they valued you a lot more than your family did.
Especially since they taught me a few tricks up my sleeves, yes.
Without the magic, you would have been quite the rogue.
I was quite a rogue in general, though. Stole many from nobles' mansions. Granted, they're quite predictable.
I'd imagine you had more experience with that. Be- being as if you were part of both worlds.
Yep. It's thanks to me though that you now know how to dance.
I had a good teacher.
Well, thank you. I spent hundreds of hours learning how to dance properly.
Hmm.
Ugh.
I just happen to be a fast learner.
Well, fighting is the same as dancing. All fancy footwork.
You know how to do one, you can do the other. Or something like
Yeah.
that.
Something. But you can just kind of see 14-year-old Leola just looking fondly in this, like looking around, almost reminiscing of all the times. She's gone silent, and she can just see her eyes having a million thoughts go behind them.
I think I see it now.
See what?
I was having the same exact reaction when I saw my old dojo, my old village, before I left it all behind. The race of thoughts as memories come flooding back.
Layla just kind of walks around and she goes to this loose floorboard and pries it open. This is where I hid all my things.
A secret stash.
Yes, I'm still quite the rogue in my own home. Granted, my family never missed any of these things, so yeah, this is her runaway fund.
Ah. Pardon, a frog's in my throat and he just doesn't want to come out. Ugh.
Mm.
Anyways.
I don't know, you've been cursed. At least it's not a slug.
Oh god. It ate slugs! Please none of that. Oh god, I hate that. Probably one of the grossest parts of that whole movie. Hey, oh, yep, there it is. There it is. It's disgusting. The fact that that spell worked that way too. There was no like special incantation or anything. You just literally just said, "Eh."
Eat slugs.
Eat slugs and smacks his wand at him, only to have it backfire.
It's all been intense.
Oh jeez. Anywho, shall we continue, Layla, or shall we bounce back over to Hazaki?
Bounce back.
Okay. So as the moment begins to fade, you see the currency disappear from your hand as the scene goes back to the dojo, but this time it seems to be set ablaze. The tree is on fire, and there's chaos all around. Bandits screaming at the top of their lungs as they swarm the sensei. This time, Hazaki is not next to you. You witness as all these men begin to pile on this mighty warrior with his shit. What's the weapon called again? It's not a spear. It's like it's a curved blade.
Halberd?
Halberd. Yes, thank you. I think that's what it is.
No, the halberd's not.
The halberd's not curved?
Sickle?
No. Long staff with
A
the
naginata?
curved blade at the end.
A naginata?
That's awesome.
Naginata?
Yeah, it's a Japanese spear. It has a curved blade.
Yeah. I think that's what I gave him. But yeah, you see this towering lion folk swing this naginata and cleave through a few bandits before a group of them ambush him from behind and begin to sink daggers into his back. He throws them off and attempts to finish them off before the bandit captain takes one mighty swing and cleaves him straight into the chest.
Mm.
The mighty warrior falls to his knees and topples over. And as you witness this, Hazaki screams from the other side of the dojo and begins to charge forward. Sword in hand, he begins cleaving through all the bandits, leaving the bandit king disarmed with one hand still gripping his own weapon on the ground. The bandit holds his arm and looks up at Hazaki, beaten and bloodied. "You pathetic little brat! I'll skin you for this!" But as he says it, Hazaki doesn't speak another word. You just see this face of pure, just blank malice looking down at him. And he begins to reel back his sword to stab through the bandit's head. And in that moment, he catches a glimpse of you. And for a brief moment, he hesitates. The bandit just his yelling is becoming like a muffled, high-pitched sound in the background. And you see the shame on Hazaki's face before he turns away, closing his eyes and plunging the sword straight through the man's skull. The man falls dead, limp. And Hazaki's just standing there, the rain beginning to pour in and washing the blood away. What will you do, Leola? Will you just stand and bear witness?
What can I do?
Suppose it would be up to you, but yeah, at this point you're just witnessing.
Yeah, I'm just a witness here. I don't think I can interfere with the dream or anything, or memory. Nothing I would do anyways to change the outcome in real life.
Fair enough. At this point, you just watch as Sasaki turns his back to you and begins gathering his teacher's remains and begins digging his grave at the base of the tree. The rain, having put out the flames, you still see bits of life clinging to the branches.
Such a shame.
This is one of the first nights that I'll ever regret leaving. We had an argument. I felt responsible for Senza leaving. And this is the result.
It's not your fault, Azaki. It's just unfortunate luck. You could have never predicted this would happen.
Some days I wish I could. Because later on I would learn who did this. Who planned all this.
It doesn't matter now because it's already happened.
No.
You need to let go of the past.
As wise as those words are, Leola. We're not even at the part where the past can never let go of me.
Even if the past can't let go of you, you can still find a way to move on. Our past teaches us many things. It's our teacher. Without it, we'd be making many mistakes. What happened here, it's not your fault. Just because you had an argument with somebody doesn't mean anything. Can't remember. Are you human?
He's half elf.
What would be the phrase here instead of we're human?
We're only mortals running through this plane of existence. At least that's how I would phrase it.
We're only living beings that just exist. I know it's hard to let go of the past. It took me a long time to get over everything that's happened. But never let it define you, Hazaki. We are much more than our past selves.
Thank you, Leola. That's what he would have said. Honestly,
Your master?
Mm-hmm. Just honestly don't think I've ever had anybody come to say it to me before.
No one. That's shocking. Sure, I've had many wise friends before me.
Wise in the sense they knew how to get through this hellscape known as life. Now, well, I feel like I needed a different wisdom. Other than just don't trust everyone you meet. Don't think about everything that you do. Those are things that get you through the chaos of life as it all happens.
Well, I like to try and trust people. Granted, it's harder to do than say. Well, living on the streets as a teenager, woman at that. Let's just say the world will show its horrors. I might have castrated a few men in my time.
What?
and you saying that, Hazaki kind of just snaps a look at you and starts. And then
Oh, you can't be surprised. Considering that considering what happened back in the tavern, are you really that surprised?
Thinking about it now? Asaki begins gathering the shattered remains of the blades that were used, and he just starts taking them over to the forge as this conversation is going. He then begins to start fashioning himself a little gauntlet with claws. Just oh, God. Just the shock of this information going through his head as he's just hammering away. I don't know how to feel about this.
Ladies gotta protect yourself and protect the future, ladies. Future victims. I can guarantee you they never showed their faces again. Especially since I branded them with a little mark.
And branding them with a little mark was not enough? What did the mark do?
I'll just tell everybody that, let's see, how to put this delicately. Oh, that they can't be trusted around other people, specifically women. And when I tell you that every time they entered a bar, that they got the shit beat out of them. Ooh.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
they wouldn't start hanging them.
Well,
Last
I
time-
didn't have any to be hung.
Dark. Dark.
This is Layla we're talking about.
That's true. That is legitimately true.
She let her darkness and sadistic side reign when she left home.
Would you like to expand upon that in the next memory?
Let's do another memory of Hazaki, then we can go back to Layla or something. I don't know. I don't know what you have planned.
Honestly, I kind of had a plan, but a lot of it has to be like filled up a little bit. So I have like little bullet points that I want to get through, and we've got through at least a few of them so far. But
I just don't want to take up too much time since
oh
it's
yeah,
late.
that's true. That's true. Let's do a couple more between the two, and then we'll bounce back to the group.
Okay.
So the next memory, let's make that Leola's, and then we'll end off on one of Hazaki's.
The scene changes, and it turns into an alleyway. You can kind of see 16-year-old Leola just sitting on a corner watching everybody pedal on by.
I'm trying to
You
think.
don't recognize you don't recognize the area.
I'm trying to. No. I'm trying to think. How old would Hazaki be if Leola's 16? Say, how old are the two of them again?
Yeah, because both Hazaki and Layla met Hazaki when she was 23. She met the group when she was 23, so
And I think Hazaki was 25 at the time.
he's 2 years older.
Right, and so she would technically she would be 30 and he's 32 right now. So essentially Hazaki is 18 at this time. So his hair is like a little bit longer. It's like starting to reach down his neck. Still very wild.
You never tame that hair.
It never seemed to want to be tamed.
Clearly. But you see 16-year-old Leola just watching the world go by. And then all of a sudden she starts walking. We follow her, and she slips in and out of alleyways until she comes across this guy towering over a girl.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Leola cannot stand for anyone to become victim like that. And the scene you see before you has become silenced as Lola casted a silencing spell around them. You could not hear the man's screams of pain as he clutches his precious family jewels. I'm continuing on with this track, it's great.
God.
The girl that was cowering is crying and thanks to Layla, even though she's still kind of horrified that happened in front of her. And she scurries on off, while Layla's just looking down at this sniveling man below her in disgust. The Layla next to you is just chuckling at this.
So you were a bit of a vigilante.
I suppose that's one way to put it.
Simon approves.
You know, this is how I met my girlfriend.
Oh, this is how you met.
Mm-hmm. But granted, it was near the art show. She was trying to get in. And one of the guards kind of took her off to the side, roughly. I witnessed it. And let's just say, we did not make it through the night.
Right.
Well, I was kind of pissed. He caught me on a very bad day, unfortunately for him. But once I saw who I saved, oh, I was smitten. First time I think someone's ever made me feel that way, I think. Probably last time. She was beautiful.
Okay.
Her curly brown hair. Her light green eyes. Freckles that dotted her face. Cute as a button nose.
Bruh.
What did he send?
Nothing.
No, nothing.
Xander? Do I need to watch the stream?
You can if you want to, huh? I ain't gonna hide anything from you.
Nah.
It was Chucky.
Chucky. Hi, I'm
Bruh!
Anyways, does the reminiscence of a lost lover end there, Leola, or is there more to it?
Well, Sasaki wants to say something.
Contemplating what he could say versus what he should say. Probably best to drop it there.
Damn.
Just justice, but on the other hand,
Murder.
murder
And castration.
and castration.
Is it safe to say that Sasaki kind of fears Leola even a little bit more now?
Just that moment of, let's see, list of things not to do. Gonna move that one to the very top.
The whole entire time, no one knew that Leola did that.
No.
Ro would run far away.
just run away.
The top 3 things on everyone's not to do list. Make Leola mad. Make Leola mad. Make Leola.
Just don't do that.
She's mellowed out now that she's gotten older, but she's still crazy.
Yep.
I mean, she's 30. Doesn't mean
Still
jack
should
shit,
make her
though.
mad.
Still should make her mad. You're correct. But
Yeah.
she'd do a lot worse than castrate you.
We need to talk about this.
She's have some tricks.
just that. Should we bring up the chain lightning?
Boom.
Anywho,
Right our ball.
Bruh.
She can fry her balls off.
Oh god.
Boudin.
I don't like this.
this line of thought is disturbing on all fronts.
I love it.
I'm uncomfortable.
Well,
Good.
I think you and a lot of male characters are.
Guys, back me up.
I think Sarah and Anna might be enjoying this with me, though, right?
Oh, you know I am.
God.
I mean, they deserved it.
She never did it to a guy who didn't deserve it, so.
That
You're
is
the bad guys. That's fine.
that's true.
Granted, though, there's been a few, maybe one or two guys that pissed her off too much.
Oh.
Yeah, especially the noblemen.
Oh.
No more future heirs for you.
Womp womp.
Yikes.
I castrate.
I straight. Oh, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible.
Great.
Anyways, shall we move on, or do we want to, or do we want to,
Sure.
or are we gonna let Hisaki just stew in this new horror that he found for himself?
Layla's just gonna look over at Hazaki and like, what?
Pale, just absolutely pale. looking at her with
He
his...
deserved it.
Right. I suppose we'll leave it at that.
Mm. And you wouldn't castrate someone who's trying to a girl.
Oh no, I wouldn't do that. But he might be missing a few fingers.
5 fingers. It doesn't stop him from doing anything.
Well, it's either that or kill him, but I would need to engage him in a duel first. It just wouldn't be right. But they never accept.
Too honorable.
Our upbringings are very different.
Clearly. And I was born to a noble house.
Although I wasn't a stranger to tavern fights. Many a broken noses, many a shattered ribs.
No, is that why your nose is a little crooked?
Damn.
Saki just begins touching his face like, is it?
Layla's just chuckling at his reaction.
Oh. I see now.
Maybe. No, this slide does look like it was broken before.
You need a burn heal.
Jeez. She is a she devil.
He is a tiefling. I swear to God, the Rua better not piss Layla off by saying that again. They made the promise.
What are you talking about? I didn't say anything.
Anyways, shall we move over to Hazaki's memory next? Alright. So at this time, Hazaki is 18 years old. You notice when you look at him that he is in minimalistic armor, as if he was drafted into an army. It is at this time that as the alleyway dissipates, you see that it's conquered by an open grassland. You hear the roaring thunder of many yells all over the wind. The smell of blood, fire, and iron is just all in the air. And when you turn to look at Azaki again, he's gone. Again. As you scan the battlefield for him, you you attempt not to stumble upon the corpses or get hit by any of the arrows that are flying overhead. In the distance, you see a lone soldier standing, one arm dangling with a sword in hand, the other one clasping that arm. And as you squint, you can see that it's Zaki. He is covered in blood, and he is essentially on what appears to be his last leg. And when you see him look slowly up and follow his gaze, there is a hail of arrows coming towards him. It is at this time. It is at this time that you witness your friend become riddled with arrows. and at this time, he continues to try to stand until finally he falls backwards onto the bodies of his other fellow soldiers. And as he falls, you actually sink into the ground with him. The world has gone pitch black. And then you hear something. Why, hello there. Looks like we finally get to meet. You turn around, and there's a pair of green eyes staring back at you.
You.
And that is where we'll leave that.
No!
I gotta keep the hype up.
No, you don't.
Oh, fine. Roll for it.
What am I rolling?
Roll a d100. Convince me. Beat a 95 if you can.
Beat a 95? Okay, bet.
I'm setting the bar high.
This my...
Why are my eyebrows caterpillars?
I don't know. I was kind of going off your Discord picture a little bit. I'm like, they're not that thick. I don't know. It's a drawing app. I thought it looked fun and hair-like.
No,
Damn, I
I
failed.
love it. It's hilarious.
Really, a 95?
Hit 95 because have you seen the rolls that you guys have been getting? Of course I gotta set it high. You guys got
That's like a 5% chance of getting it.
yes.
Here's the thing.
5% chance.
Our
of
rolls are
hitting.
either good or crit fail. There's like nothing in between.
And every time I set it in between, you guys knock it so far out of the park. It's like I clearly have underestimated your dice skills. God. But anyway, that is where we'll leave it, on a pair of green eyes staring Leola in the face in the darkness. we will return to that, but for now, we will we will head back over to the group over at the mansion. Does anybody need to take a quick restroom break or water break right now?
I need to wash my brain after that.
Another reason to fear Leola, I guess.
Congratulations, you're crazy.
Hee 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 hee.
Anywho,
What was that laugh?
those are some detailed eyes.
I needed
Actually,
to capture the fear,
the fear, the dread, glasses.
the knowingness that this is the end.
Squish the orange.
Squish the orange.
No,
Draw that?
that's weird.
Yes, that's funny. All right,
It's so good.
getting back on.
What is that?
Uh,
Sorry.
we got to get back on track, guys. We got to get back to the main. Gotta get back to the main group. Uh, so, to recap, the group has split off into 2 teams of 3, with Cinnamon having taken his leave to go back to the cottage to sleep because a certain player was unavailable at the time. It is at this
I've left Grandfair.
It is now at this time, Cinnamon, that you are now awake, and you find yourself at the manor where the group is going. Don't ask me how. We have no time for questions. But
how?
But how?
But how? Well, for right now, I'll need everybody to make an initiative roll for me, please, to see who we start with.
Not bad.
Neato.
12.
12. That is a pretty epic 12. Whoa.
Spelling looks funny.
Mira's
Why did you bold it?
wow.
2 15s, 2 20s, a 12, and a 21.
Gosh darn, look at all you guys go. It's crazy.
Well, we're in groups anyways, so.
That's true. So, Washington, your group is going to be going first. And then we'll mosey on over to Cinnamon so he can catch up. And then we'll round things off with the rest of the group. Now, we are...
Quick question. How is he getting here? Because he can't use the magic stones.
I said no questions.
he has wings.
No questions.
The brothers opened it for him.
Anyways, Washington, Rivik, and Zelmic, after having dealt with a suit of armor that hid a cache of red Acrixie crystals, and having tossed them into the void of the pocket dimension, Zelmic, Washington, what would the 2 of you like to do next?
Just like I gotta get the map up.
Sure thing.
Again, Cinnamon?
Yeah,
Why
man.
do you keep leaving us?
Why must you leave us, Cinnamon?
We go out.
Sophie commands it.
A door, or is that a window?
Huh? What?
Is this a door or a window?
Door.
I'm gonna say that's a glass door.
Okay. Why don't we go out the door then? See what's outside.
You could.
Actually, I want to go here.
Where are we going? Hold on. Can you zoom out? Oh, you want to go up there? Okay.
'Cause I see a door.
Okay. So let's role play this out real quick. Washington and Zelmic. How would you like to word this? And then I would like the both of you to roll a persuasion check afterwards.
Oh, sure. Washington, we're not going that way. I saw a door up there.
Damn.
Okay.
Wait, you're not even gonna fight that, Washington? You're not gonna make an argument for checking outside?
If there's anyone else. Remember, he's still feeling the guilt. He's just gonna do whatever she said.
I mean, that's fair enough.
Well, okay. Well, we'll just play it off.
Is Rivik going fight Zelmic?
At this point, Rivik was the one that you guys were trying to convince.
Zelmic just looks over at Rivik. Well,
I wouldn't mind checking that other room because I did not check it myself.
all right. It's been decided. We're going to the room.
Jeez.
Zelmic just like storms off.
All right, Washington and Rivik are going to follow. All right, so you come across the door. What?
If you right click, you can like put little markers.
Oh,
So if you're like moving a long
Oh.
distance, you can go, that's 20, and then that's 45.
how did you do that?
I right clicked because I was trying to move the map so I could see, and it did that.
Oh, I see.
How's it?
I did not know that was a thing, but you can right click and be like, this is 20, and then this is 10. Oh, that's my 30 feet of movement.
Oh, it must interact differently with you guys because whenever I right click, it brings up a different menu.
So
Well, are
you
you
gotta be
moving a
clicking on a
token?
character and
Check.
then drag and click.
Yeah, it's different for me because I'm the host of the game, so it's
Measuring
not
stick.
could be.
Oh, okay.
I guess if I launched it a different way, it would work that way, but that's not how it's gonna work for me. But it's fine. Anyways, Zelmic, you come up to the door and see that it has neither knob nor key, nor keyhole. the door actually seems to have a face on it.
Where's this Alice in Wonderland?
Could
Oh, magic door, please answer my call.
be. Who's there? Why are you here?
I summoned you.
The door strains to see you. Oh, lovely young lady and two crazy looking men. How may I be of assistance to you tonight?
Can I know what's behind this door, please?
Well, I would like to tell you, but unfortunately I cannot. I think I've seen a door like this before. It's Rivik is gonna lean over and whisper into Zelmic's ear. All right, I know how this works. We have to convince it to say the password. So if I was somebody trying to hide something, open sesame. Very funny. So we're gonna need to do a little bit of wordplay. Gonna roll for investigation real quick. Get investigation plus 2, 17. So Rivik looks around the room and he notices that there is a collection of several different kinds of hold on, I need to get my thoughts in order.
Ow.
So there appears to be a few small animal skulls laid about. So
Those poor souls.
I wonder if the answer has something to do with one of those. What would it be?
Can Zelmic walk over and investigate what the skulls are?
Sure. Roll for investigation, please.
A 14.
Alrighty. So upon closer inspection of the skulls, you discover that all of them are avian in in appearance.
Oh crap, birds.
Birds.
Fuck.
Kinku?
A kink. But Washington, would you like to roll an investigation?
An 8.
You unfortunately are not having as much luck as Rivik and Zelmic. Zelmic, let's roll investigation again. Oh, that'll work. What did you get?
15.
15? All right. So you and Rivik examine the room one more time, and you notice that there is a disassembled clock. And it looks like somebody was trying to put together a little figurine on the inside using the bird skull.
Oh, it's gonna be one of these things.
I think I know. I think I know a way. Excuse me, Mr. Door.
What's that?
Would you be able to tell me what time it is?
Oh, well, I believe it is 10 o'clock at night.
And how would you know that? Where? What kind of clock do you have?
A cuckoo clock, I believe. Oh, shit!
And with that, the door slowly opens to a new room.
Hearing the door talk all super posh and stuff, and then you just swear, this is jarring.
Alrighty, Zelmic, you are now in a whole new room, and this room has quite the collection of different skulls from different creatures. Each one, seemingly, they're trying to isolate the nature of different animal languages.
I shoved them all into the portal.
You're just gonna shove all that information into the portal?
Yes.
And just, I'm gonna deal with this later.
Just kind of like the voice. Just open the portal casually and just like gently start putting them in.
Well, okay. Just gonna shrug and say, alright. And with that, we'll skip on over to Cinnamon. Cinnamon! You're at this manor, and you hear quite a cacophony of different things going on inside.
What did I miss?
Apparently quite a bit. How do you wish to proceed?
I don't know how to proceed. So I just walk in.
Yeah. You walk in, and the first thing that you hear.
Why is there so many interesting plants? Ooh, there's a herb. I must pick it.
Nice.
So Cinnamon, will you follow the source of the voice?
Sure.
It sounds like it's coming from over here.
So we kind of just walks over there then.
Okay. However, when you get over there, there's nobody there.
Huh.
How do you wish to proceed?
He kind of just looks around, not knowing what's going on.
This beef gives me tenderloins.
I'm sorry.
What did you say?
That's way more funny than it has any right to be. Anyways, you that sounds like it's coming from over here. You investigate.
Oh. Sure.
You enter the room and look around, and you can't seem to find the source of the sound, but it echoes in the room.
What is going on?
How do you wish to proceed now?
No. Oh, what can I do? Hold on. Do you have that? I know I do.
Don't forget, you have dice.
Let me just start breaking stuff. I'm kidding, no.
I'm just gonna start punching things.
Now I'll just spit acid on everything. What could I do? What could I do?
The options are. What?
I'll just roll investigation.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what for. That is up to you to decide.
The dice will decide your fate.
Yeah.
All right. 14. Nice. So when you look down at the floor, you notice some peculiar footprints. You recognize these being similar to the tracks that Arivik was following earlier.
Interest.
What will you do? Will you follow them?
Sure, I'll follow them.
Alrighty. It seems that they begin to lead back this way. Then it seems that they lead out there.
More wee.
Wee. And then we'll stop there for a bit, and we'll head on over to the other trio of Blake, Rua, and Tamira. After solving the riddle of the cartographer, a mysterious ring reveals itself to you. What this ring does, you can't quite put your finger on it, but great magic is locked away in it.
Can I roll an Arcana check to see if I can at least identify the type of magic?
Of course you can.
$17.
So, from what you can glean from this ring, clearly the cartographer had a special attachment to it. However, sorry, I'm torn between making it a ring of memory that can help you concentrate from mind to pen, and then conjure different things, or if I want it to be like
a ring of memory,
or make it like a color spray, spell or something.
Oh, a ring of color spray is the one you usually give away to Gale to consume because it's so bad.
Bad. But anyways, probably we'll go with the memory. But I can.
With my campaign stuff.
Huh?
As it is, just like it reminds me of the quest item that you guys got in my campaign.
Oh yeah. Only in this case, depending on who wears it, it'll determine whether or not it's a nightmare. Or just a nice, kind little dream. For what is a memory if not for its experience?
Meanwhile, I give you guys all nightmares.
Alrighty. After pocketing the ring, what would you guys like to do next? Still this big old.
Cool couple doors over here.
Theirs?
Yeah, there's like 2 things of doors.
Yes.
Rua is still highly fixated on the painting of his childhood home.
Ah, yes. The motherland of which his clan comes from.
What was the other door? Was this a door?
So there's a door here, and the double doors where you're standing now.
Yeah, we can go check out this one first.
Alrighty. Would you like to roll a sleight of hand to try to unlock the door? Or are you just going to use your keyblade?
Stab it.
You're going to stab it with your keyblade? Upon poking the...
I mean, sure, I'll roll sleight of hand. Let's see how it goes.
Okay.
She just smashes it open with the keyblade.
18.
Nice.
Very nice. Alright. So, with a click and a turn, the door swings open, revealing a musician's room. All manner of instruments from a grand piano in the corner facing the grand window to various string instruments, brass. This is practically a music person's dream. However, it is overgrown by a nightmare as vines are creeping in and ruining the various instruments, unfortunately.
Mira just starts crying.
Gotta remember, this place is abandoned.
That's not how they should be treated. She starts trying to carefully remove the vines and restore the instruments.
As you do, you seem to make a lot of noise on a lot of the instruments.
Can I roll stealth to see how much noise?
Sure.
Remember, you have advantage because the spell Pass Without Trace is going on for stealth.
Mm-hmm.
So you add a +10.
Oh, okay. So plus 10 would be 22, I think.
Even though the some quivering musical notes are escaping from the various instruments, you seem to still move as if it's not really being tampered with.
I know how instruments work. I can carefully remove things.
Speaking of carefully remove, can I carefully remove this painting from the wall?
Roll a sleight of hand to remove the vines without damaging the painting.
Oh fuck. Oh no, I'm rolling inspiration for that.
Oh shit! Oh.
Oh fuck you, game. Fuck you.
Oh no. Unfortunately, your efforts are hindered by the vines as the painting begins to tear.
No. Blake, can you help me with this?
Sure. What am I rolling?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Aren't you a druid? Can't you just wave the
22.
vines? Oh God.
Not 20 plus 2, might I add.
God damn. As he begins asking quite panically for help, you seemingly just untether the painting from the vines as if they're as if you were trying to punish them for being bad for holding onto the onto the painting. Just no, bad vines, bad.
Yep.
Even though the painting is slightly torn now, it's still relatively intact, considering.
Don't worry, I'll fix you up. He takes the painting and he just carries it with him now.
By the way,
Can
Mira,
I do?
what?
I was just gonna say, can I do like 15 investigation to see, number one, if there's anything interesting about the instruments, or if I notice anything else interesting in the room?
Sure. I would say that when it comes to what's in the room, aside from the instruments, which seem to have not been touched in goodness knows how long, it seems that something has smashed through the window, although relatively recently.
Maybe there's a creature on the loose.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
So what instruments do we have out of curiosity? So you said piano, some strings.
Pianos, strings, brass.
I didn't say that.
Part of me wants to take one, but I don't know what. Is there anything that might particularly stand out to me?
Didn't have a list ready for you there, unfortunately. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think of something I'd want. I don't know. But I'm like, I feel like I want to take one that's portable-ish. Okay, or that I can throw at Selmic and have be portable.
Well,
can I roll?
Don't
Perception?
worry, I'm your portable chest.
Yeah, I'm your portable chest. Grua, go ahead and roll that thing.
Why am I so cursed? I rolled a 3, but I got a 9.
Grua, you're probably going off your passive perception there, but as you look around confused at the sound of your own voice, you catch a glimpse of a tail passing by the remains of the window.
Of a tail?
Of a tail.
The remains of a tail?
No, you see a tail disappear past the remains of a window.
Mira, I don't think we're alone.
Blake's passive perception is 18. Does that get any more information?
Mira like acknowledges what you say, but then goes back to staring at the instruments.
Blake, you hear a hooting, as if a large owl is outside.
But there's also a tail?
Yeah.
What kind of tail? Serpent tail? Like a scaly tail? Feathery tail?
Unfortunate to say, Rua didn't see. All he saw was the cone shape of a tail just disappear past the window.
Zelmic, are you around? I did hear Zelmic's voice earlier, didn't I?
Washington, why did your entire family kill my village with no explanation?
Bro!
Washington just looks down at the floor. I wish I knew.
Wish you knew what? It says Revik to Washington. I mean, sorry.
Can I make an inquiry about the instruments?
Sure. What do you need to know?
So I have proficiencies in. Oh, okay. So I have my lyre, but I also like am proficient in flute and harp. So could there be like maybe like a really old, really cool something I'd be very interested in flute or harp,
Isn't
or like a
the
really high quality one that stands the test of time?
what's the name of the small harp again? Is that
I
a
mean, I think
lie?
that pretty much is. I
Lyre?
mean, it's
Lyre?
lyre, but I have a lyre already, so that's
Right.
why I'm like,
So you already
I think
got the
something
lyre.
else would be more interesting.
Right.
Well, that's why I was like, if it was something like really ancient or something, like maybe like a flute, because flutes have been around for a while. But I mean, I feel like harps are pretty easy too.
There does seem to be a collection of woodwind instruments next to the brass. It seems to be flutes, ocarinas, as well as collection of strange-looking whistles.
What's so strange about the whistles?
A lot of them are shaped into different animal heads.
Ooh.
What kind of animals?
So from what you can see, there seems to be different dinosaur skulls. There seems to be wolf skulls, mammoth skulls, as well as let's see, rhino skull, or what seems to be a rhino skull. It seems to have an oversized horn.
Can I have them all?
You begin plucking the whistles off the wall, each one representing a different animal that you have either encountered or have yet to encounter. However,
I feel like Zelma's going to get pulled.
one skull seems to be very odd. It has a pair of crests on it. Would you like to try? Give it a try.
Well, I feel like here might not be the best location, but you seem to want me to.
That's up to you. I'm not gonna dictate what you do.
I'm like, I feel like I should find a better location, but I'm like, I don't know what a better location would even be. So, can I maybe just like stand out? Can I just like climb through the window, and then just like stand right outside and blow kind of quietly?
If you do that,
Wait,
Rue's gonna
okay,
be like,
can I shake it off, blow it out so it's not too dusty, and then blow kind of quietly?
So this might summon said animal.
I
don't think it's safe out
which is
there.
why I didn't want to do it indoors.
But I don't think it's safe out there. I just saw something out this window, and
Yeah. Don't go out that way. Don't go outside.
What? I can't hear you. You're so far away.
Blake is just gonna nope.
Like Blake is just gonna stretch his arm over to Mira and go, shh. No.
You can try later.
Can I roll like history or something to see if I know what it is?
Oh, the skull? Yeah. Go ahead and roll it.
Or I don't know if that'd be like. Never mind. I was gonna say I don't know if that'd be like animal handling. My animal handling is worse. Yeah, that's bad though. That really ain't great. Okay, never mind.
Okay. Anyways, we should probably check in with our other trio unless you guys want to mosey on down to this last room down here.
I like to explore the other rooms. Yeah.
Okay. So there seems to be a pair of doors leading into the same room from this side.
Rua is on high alert.
Just Rua looking over his shoulders.
Mm-hmm. Axe in hand, painting in the other. What is that smell? It's not me. What? Wait. I didn't say that. That wasn't me.
Whatever. Let's just go.
Ooh, oh wait, can I do a 24 to look out the window and see if I notice what creature or if I see any creatures or people or anything outside that window that like what the tracks that might have led to at least?
So upon your investigation, did you roll for investigation?
Yeah, I just did. I got a 24.
Sweet. All right. So looking at the window, you notice that the break in the window is actually measuring up. It seems to be about 10 feet in height. And when you look outside, you see those same three-toed footprints. Same ones that you were following up to the manor from where Rivik was leading all of you.
I don't want to do anything with it yet, but can I see which direction the tracks seem to be leading?
They seem to be going... Hold on, let me get my measuring stick. They seem to be going this way.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm mad at myself for not doing that.
Not doing what?
Investigating.
Blake, what did... are you gonna roll for sleight of hand to open the door?
I can certainly try. $14.
With a click, the door opens, revealing the final room. A ballroom. But one that has definitely seen better days. The chandelier has crashed to the floor. Dozens of crystals scattered all across the floor. Vines have come in through the windows and are creeping all around the pillars. Something has definitely made a nest in the large hearth at the end of the room. The chairs are mangled. It seems that something had essentially attacked them long ago. The leather and other fabrics just ripped apart. The wood splintered.
I don't like that.
I think this place was a cage instead of a ballroom. By the way, can I pick up 2 particularly shiny crystals, one for me and one to give to Cinnamon?
Sure. Are you wearing gloves?
Maybe? I mean, I don't have them, like, listed in my inventory, I don't think, but I think my original drawing.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I mean, there's plenty of things that you can do in this situation.
But even so, I'm like, maybe I'll just, like, grab it with, like, my skirt or something. Or like, put them in a little pouch.
You can do that. Anyways, would you guys like to investigate deeper into this ballroom? Or...
Yes, very much so.
Alright. So, as you proceed forward, it's definitely clear that gatherings were happening in here, but the nature outside had definitely begun to start taking over again. However, in the corner, over here, next to the stage, there seems to be a particularly interesting looking fountain. This fountain is covered in blood, dried blood. But there seems to be an inscription on the on a plaque in front of it.
Is it dry blood?
Yes, and the plaque reads, "The maiden sacrifice is necessary for life."
I'm sorry, what now?
The maiden sacrifice is necessary for life. That is what the plaque says.
Leola in here. She'll have some words about that.
What does this mean?
I'm pretty sure they were sacrificing people in here. Specifically, young maidens.
From the looks of it, they had kept some sort of creature in here. Probably the same creature that escaped. Maybe they were sacrificing to it.
Are you sure
Oh,
that's
is it-
not too literal?
Would you like to
for
roll?
something like this.
Go ahead. Role play.
So for something like this, most of the time it seems pretty literal. I've come across a few. Oh, I would probably call them cults back in my homeland.
Can I-
And they would sacrifice maidens to their so-called gods.
Could I look around to see if I find anything else that might contribute to this? Maybe like a book, maybe some records, anything else that might have been used for this? Would that be investigation?
Jeez. We got a new chatter.
I agree with Mira. I want to do the same.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll
So-
investigation.
Alrighty, guys. Roll for investigation then.
I'll roll up investigation too, why not?
Yeah, I got 14 or my passive 15.
Okay.
I got 12.
12 indeed. Yeah, my passive is 13.
And what did you roll, Alex?
Use my passive.
Ah, that tells me everything I need to know.
I didn't get that one, if that's what you're asking.
Fair enough. Alrighty. So, Rua and Blake, the two of you, seem to find a bucket that's catching water from a leaky roof. You just hear a nice slow drip, drip, drip into the bucket. And then now Mira, you actually find a series of bookcases not too far from the fountain, but some of the books seem to be rather ruined, except for one with a red cover. And it seems to be about the different anatomies of several different races.
Hmm.
As
Can
you-
I?
Go ahead.
Okay. No, you can keep going. I was just gonna ask if there was a page that looks like it was used more, like, or if there's like a. Oh, it looks like this book wants to open up to this page.
It seems that somebody stuck a flower in it intentionally, as if to give a clue to anybody that would stumble upon this. When you open the book, it comes to a passage that seems to link all the races together. Reproduction.
So concerned. So unbelievably concerned. So was this a breeding ring?
Maybe reading a little too far into it.
Hmm.
Here's here's a question for you, ladies. What happens when it's time to deliver?
I don't even want to talk about that question. I went through it twice.
I'm gonna say pain. I don't want to go into anything else.
It's like the earth is splitting open.
Split the earth asunder. Practically giving the answer away here. Oh man, you can get.
So an animal gave birth, or they're doing hybrids, or something.
Oh yeah, I totally wouldn't mention a bucket in the corner. Drip.
Yeah,
Drip.
I was thinking about that. I just didn't really want to connect those two things.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm drawing a blank because I'm just tired.
I mean,
Yeah,
your
it's almost 1
water
a.m.
breaks, but
I totally missed everything because I was explaining.
Right.
Tell it.
Yeah, go ahead, guys, and just roll me a history check. I'll save everybody the trouble.
I really hope it doesn't have anything. Oh, nice. I really hope it doesn't have anything to do with that.
All right, what'd you get?
A 2.
Oof.
17.
Okay. Oh, Mira, you immediately can connect the dots. You go over to the bucket and you actually take the bucket and splash it into the fountain.
Why did I do that? I'm now concerned about the bucket.
It's just a bucket of water. Literally,
Say
were
what the
they-
fountain said again.
the maiden's sacrifice is necessary for life.
Okay.
Her
We must
pain,
sacrifice
her
one of you.
sacrifice of her pain for the birthing process during the birthing process.
So
Look-
does that mean we need to sacrifice Mira?
You just needed to pour water in the fountain. You broke the water.
Blake is just gonna punch her in the arm for that. Not hard, not to cause damage. Just be like, really, dude.
You know, if you just said there was a bucket in this room and a fountain, I probably would have thought to do that. But then we had to get all the weird stuff.
It wouldn't be
It's-
whimsical if I said it. If I didn't say that, it's like there's a bucket, fountain. Fuck it, we're done. Jesus. Anyways,
It's also like 1 and 2 a.m. over here, so.
okay. But the fountain begins to drain of the blood, and immediately it comes to life with its water feature. The fountain begins to turn like a key, opening the back of the stage, where two chairs, one toppled over and smashed, the other one still sitting, but definitely gnawed away by nature. There seems to be a hidden room behind. Several rats scurry out as if startled by the sudden change in environment.
I slowly approach this back room. Do I hear anything down in here or above me that sounds like it might try to kill me?
So when you look inside, it seems as though there appears to be more documents, more records of different anatomies of different animals. Although a lot of these notes, where they begin scientific, they begin to trail off into crazy nonsense. But the general gist is somebody who definitely was obsessed with the Kingslayer, and seems that they wanted to make their own.
Not good.
Thought poachers were bad enough as it is, but it looks like they were like studying them.
That's concerning.
So, is there actually a staircase back here?
Yeah, the staircase leads to all those documents that
Oh,
you
okay.
found.
And that's it. That's just it just stops in that room.
Yes. It's just all these hidden
Okay.
documents that somebody had stowed away. Clearly, very well, because somebody was trying to open up that fountain, but not with very much success.
They did it with blood, it looks like.
Yep.
Oh, ew. Okay. Well, is there one particular book that we think kind of has the most evidence of what's going on here that maybe we want to take along?
Roll investigation, please.
Passive 15.
Okay. Rua?
Passive 10.
Okay.
17.
Blake, you actually find a black leather book bound by a silver lock.
Oh. Am I gonna get this open?
Wait, does our key work?
Would you like to try the key?
Yes.
The silver key fits into the silver lock like a glove. At this point, the book springs open and you see clusters of different dates, all scrawled with arrival times, different specimens marked with abbreviations, and several notes to something down below. From what you can glean, go ahead. Looks like you were about to get to what I was about to say.
There's something below us.
What is it?
I am afraid to find out.
Well, I'm not. We should go and investigate.
We should get the others first.
That might be a good plan. Out of curiosity, it seems like the poachers, like, all this is theirs, right? It's not like they just came across this place?
No, it seems that they did not come across this place. They were working with someone.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. If they, like, found this place after and were investigating it, or if... I don't know. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Anyways.
So the poachers were the ones trying to get in, but failed.
Yeah.
Probably.
They wanted that information that was in there, but they could not get to it. But let's jump back over to Zelmick in Washington and Revik.
Okay. Can we also just say that we, like, close... If there's a way to, we close the passage behind us before we get out of there?
Yeah, we could say that.
Okay.
And so, Revik, Washington, and Zelmick, the three of you stand in the collection of different animal skulls in the research, only to have Zelmick push it into the pocket void.
We will deal with this later.
What will you do now?
Is there upstairs?
There it
It appears that there is an upstairs. Although
Go upstairs?
although I don't have that piece of the map ready, but that's okay. We'll improvise. Zelmick, as you head upstairs, you notice that there's an observatory with several different instruments. Most of them you don't really recognize.
Revik?
Revik's gonna join you upstairs now. Oh, so this is how they were doing it.
What's this? Someone just points to a random instrument.
Well, it's better to explain it all as a whole, but this is essentially where they would track various species. Although this outpost, I think, only reached down to this desert dwelling. There might be more observation posts like this, but this is how they track their quarry. These are seeing stones. They allow you to see for many miles. Think of it like a very powerful telescope.
Very terrifying.
Is the telescope positioned in a certain way?
Would you like to look through it?
Yes.
So when you peek through it, you see a very familiar valley. It's the same valley where you came across the poachers before, and had come across the Giga and Diablos, and also where you guys had to fight Zelmic as the Black Diablos. But we won't talk about that.
Oh. So they knew.
They knew.
Zelmic just like backs up, like looks through again. Looks up again. Those?
What is it?
Zelmic just like grabs Washington, pushes him in front of the telescope. Look, and you'll understand.
Is that where we were?
Yes.
They know you're the sage.
Oh yes, it's safe to assume that they know everything at this point.
Hmm.
Oh dear.
I'm going to roll an investigation, see if Zelmic notices anything.
So much steel. It's me and
Nice.
Okay.
Ooh, a nat 20. Let's go.
Woo! So you notice that there's actually a fresh ink pot, although it's been spilled. Something happened in this room, although how recent it could be, it seems as though it's about as old as say the day that you guys had that little skirmish.
I'll probably ask
How long ago was it that we ran into the poachers?
I'm gonna find some more steel.
I believe that was 3 days ago.
I was just looking to fight things and
Because, yes, it would have been 3 or 4 days ago.
They're still here.
How can you tell?
Zelmic points over to the ink that's spilled. That's not a recent spill, but it's quite a few days old.
Something must have happened. Ravik's gonna roll for investigation 2. Washington, you're ahead of the curve, so I'm going to say that you're already examining the room and can see that something had chased somebody upstairs and just made almost a complete mess of the entire room. Somehow the large instruments are still in place, but they are, in fact, the walls and other furniture, they're completely destroyed.
What happened to everything here? It's all destroyed.
I imagine our poacher friends may have had unwanted visitors.
Or one of their animals escaped.
Could also be the case. Unfortunately, Zordrin was better about catching them than he was about keeping them. He left that to the Ironclad. I don't suppose you guys have come across the Ironclad yet, have you?
Have they?
Have we?
No, you have not. They're actually fencers.
Okay.
Zelmic just looks at Reva confused, like, who?
Ah,
Who's that?
they're criminals that deal in fencing. They'll hold anything for people: weapons, animals, certain treasures of unethical procurement. Essentially, all kinds of stolen goods. If anybody was holding anything, it would be the Ironclad.
Do they have a symbol?
A lot of the time, their symbol just looks like a series of lines, as if to draw a cage on somebody. Anyways, what would the two of you like to
Dirty
do?
20 history. Have I seen that symbol anywhere?
Yes, actually, Washington. During one of your many arrests, you came across an ironclad. Although he would not divulge the location of any of his stolen goods, as he would essentially take his own life.
Mm-hmm. I think I have seen that symbol you've described before.
You were a guardsman, were you not?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Fellow wouldn't talk. He was dead in his cell the next morning.
The Ironclad aren't known for divulging secrets. You may catch one, but you'll never get one to talk. Only way I've ever gotten information out of them is if I was working with them, or if I got them drunk enough.
What about, like, a truth spell? Or do they have countermeasures against magic?
Oh, you think they wouldn't have a counterspell against something like that?
I would believe they do. Just how effective would it be?
About as effective as putting a firecracker in your mouth to shut you up. Rivik holds up a metallic tooth to Washington. See that? It's mercury. Dip one of these bad boys in unicorn blood, it becomes a ticking time bomb with the right magical properties.
Of course it does.
Unfortunate to say, they're a lot smarter than a lot of people give them credit for. Anyways, we should probably move on. Although... With a gentle hand, Rivik is actually going to reach up to one of the smaller lenses and pop it out with his hunting knife. He pockets the lens and turns to the stairs. No reason to go empty-handed.
Fair enough.
Should we take one or two as well?
The lenses are too big. That's meant for a very long distance. So unless you happen to have a something that can hold something that heavy, I don't see the real reason to bring something like that around.
Washington just glances at Zelnick.
Yes. I had my headphones off for a second.
Do you want to take the lenses?
Sure.
Roll sleight of hand.
Of course. It's always sleight of hand. 22.
Same.
Wow. Okay. You both successfully remove the lenses without nary a scratch. Although, can you guys roll me an athletics check, please?
Dirty 20.
No issues. No issues whatsoever. The weight of the lenses does not deter you.
This is surprisingly light.
Well,
Yeah.
a well-crafted lens is not really that heavy. But, thankfully in this case, Now what are you going to do? Are you going to lug those around with you?
Stomach just like opens up her portal and just like puts it in.
There you go.
Fucking walks
Greatest
over.
thing that Leola imparted.
Great when the sorceress helps out.
It's such a good spell.
And with that, let's jump back over to Cinnamon, who's still all by himself.
Which he's completely fine with because he's used to it.
Mm.
Although, unfortunately, you are surrounded by a strange hooting sound. It sounds like a really large owl, but it sounds like there's multiple of them.
Oh.
You strain your eyes to look into the forest, but there's absolutely no way your eyes are cutting through those shadows, especially in a new moon. What will you do, Cinnamon? What is your next move?
Is there still footprints on the ground, or did it
Yes.
just end outside?
Yes, the footprints actually seem to lead into the brush.
The brush.
Mm-hmm.
Where might that be?
Essentially beyond where you're standing right now, a little bit.
Okay.
It's technically all around the manor, but the tracks go into like the trees and the brush.
Doubt I want to go in there.
No, I wouldn't think so. So then what will you do?
I'm gonna roll investigation again to see if there's anything outside them.
Okay. You find the corpses of several rodents. Some small, some bigger, but all seem to have a simple, a similar kind of wound to them. Some of them are half-eaten, covered in what seems to be a white, foamy, slimy substance.
Why would somebody leave fresh food on the ground?
Yeah, hungry, Cinnamon? You gonna pick one up and eat it?
No, obviously not. He's not a scavenger like that. He does not scavenge for food.
You do notice a squeaking as an animal is actually struggling to climb up the wall. Upon closer inspection, it looks like the animal is blind.
I do a history check on what animal it could be.
The animal that's
Or-
crawling up the wall, or the reason for their blindness?
The animal trying to climb up the wall.
Go on ahead.
I have no idea what creature this is.
All you know is that's one big freaking rat. But it's struggling to attempt to climb the wall as wait, is that what you just rolled?
I got a nat.
Oh, you got a nat 20. Yeah, no,
Nat 20 for history check.
So this is a species of possum that usually would play dead in the face of certain danger, but this one is in extreme panic. And unfortunately, its blindness has caused it to run into the wall and struggle to find a foothold to climb.
Wonder why it's in a panic. Is it because of the hooting?
It could be. The hooting seems to get louder and is now intermittent with snarling. Then it goes silent. There is nary a sound in the night. you all actually begin to pause. And everybody looks around as it seems that the night has just died. It is dead quiet.
No.
You strain to look in the darkness with your dark vision. Rua, you don't have dark vision, do you?
I do.
You do? Okay. Ooh.
Works.
I don't.
Oh, right. Blake was the one without dark vision, right?
Same.
But I can always enhance my eyes.
That's true. All of you strain in the dark to try to focus with your dark vision, but you're not really picking up that much. The gray outlines just seem to blur into one another. And then you all hear it. Over here, over here. Turn around, turn around. And it only gets louder. Over here, over here. Turn around, turn around.
Where's it
Pull out
coming
my
from?
gun. Oh.
It appears to be coming from everywhere at once.
I pull out my gun just to be, just to stay cautious.
I'm gonna draw the Master Sword.
And my axe.
And my axe.
Is it glowing?
Anyways,
Does he have
Is the
sting?
Master Sword glowing?
the Master Sword is not glowing. Whatever is after you right now, it is in fact not evil.
Huh.
Anyways, Cinnamon, could you roll
Can I-
it? Can you roll a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Ah.
Not that this is gonna be a problem for you.
I
Unless you
didn't
roll-
even realize my dex is 8.
your,
Whoa.
your dex is high.
Yeah, no, that is stupidly high. I appreciate it.
Hit fireball. 25. So something shiny begins to fly through the air straight at your face. But you dodged in the nick of time as it splatters against the wall behind you.
I kind of look behind me quickly. Whoa.
The substance begins to drip down onto the ground as dozens of eyes begin to stare at you through the brush. All of them towering figures.
Oh boy.
I'd say about 10 feet tall.
3 feet taller than Washington.
30 feet taller than Washington and Rua.
Yeah, let the little dragon.
The little
This. That's fine.
the little dragon is surrounded. At this point, little dragon, it's going to be a battle of D100s between you and I now.
Oh boy.
No.
Oh dear.
Number you must beat? Execute Order 66.
Number I have to beat is 66.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Needed to confirm that.
Okay. Well, looks like Cinnamon's not gonna be the one. But one of you definitely will be.
Uh.
For what exactly?
For the next stage of my plan. And for this next stage of the plan, we're going to consult the Wheel of Opportunity. Let me just get a...
Mm. I don't want this.
Now, for those of you viewing at home, the rules are going to be simple. I'm going to put every character's name into the wheel, except for Cinnamon, because he rolled so well. And whoever it lands on, you're gonna roll things along.
Let's go gambling.
Let's go gambling. Oh, dang it! Oh, dang it!
Yippee!
Ready. And because Rivik is a part of this, his name is also on the board. So we have 6 names on the board. Here we go. Let's begin that spin. And just so you guys know that I'm not just trying to pick on someone, I'm going to do this. There it is. And who is it gonna be?
Oh.
Zelmic!
Oh no.
Alrighty.
Alright, what's the number to beat?
That there is no number to beat because because my original intention was to have Cinnamon be the one to be kidnapped. You are going to be the one to be kidnapped now.
Oh. Hi.
Oh.
At this point, it's like, yeah, no, for the sake of my plot, I'm going to have one of you be kidnapped, and there's nothing that you can do about it except wait for your inevitable demise. And it turns out Zelmic is going to be that one. So.
Oh dear.
Why is Selma getting kidnapped?
The Brecken's got her.
The bracket.
Not the bracket.
Gosh darn it.
A pair of. All right.
It's the portal monster.
I want to roleplay this one out.
All right. So. the freaking bracket. Oh, that's great. Anyways, Zelmic, as everyone is panicking, looking around, hearing the snarls, the hooting, and also the incessant voice begin to really reverberate into the manor. You turn. You're back to back with Rivik and Washington. Something catches the corner of your eye, and as soon as you look at it, you elbow both of them to face whatever it is. But
Nice.
at that, go ahead.
Guys, what's that?
As
I can't make it out.
Washington, as you and Rivik strain to see what she's seeing, a bright flash occurs, and all 3 of you are now dealing with a searing pain that shoots through your eyes all the way to the back of your head.
Oh, my
Ah,
head.
damn it!
My eyes.
It is now at this time, Zelmic, that you feel a large pair of hands, 3-fingered hands, reach down and scoop you up.
Oh fuck!
And
Zelmic.
Washington, you and Rivik get hit by a very, very large object, a big, very scaly object, and are both knocked across the across the room.
Oh.
And Zelmic, you are carried away into the darkness.
Zelmic! Rivik!
Help!
Zelmic,
Zelmic!
so at this time, Rua, Blake, and Mira, you hear the commotion from the other side. What are you gonna do?
We'll try and make our way over there.
Alrighty.
Hurry.
Alrighty. As you haste yourselves to the other side, you see Zelmic in the arms of a massive creature. Something 15 feet tall, with strange looking appendages on its head. Dark and with dark skin. Though through the gray of your dark vision, you can't tell exactly what it is. But the appendages on its head open up and flash you guys as well.
Damn.
Gods be damned. Fuck.
Mira?
No.
Just the way she said that, just ow.
Not even painful if she says it anyway. That's what I would do.
When your guys' vision returns, the animal has disappeared, and seemingly it has. Oh, right. Never mind. And it has taken Zelmic with it.
We gotta go after them. Does anyone think they could track it?
Nine house was that thing?
Rivik and Washington enter the same room after recovering their eyesight and their air after having it knocked out. I didn't get a good look at it. But I think I know exactly what it is.
What happened?
Well,
What do you think it is?
we got flashed by a Zitzi.
What
Why
the
take
hell is a
Zelmic?
Zitzi?
Zitzi Yaku. It's a large theropod.
Does it make a habit of kidnapping people?
You gotta go after them.
Right. We gotta find out where they went first.
Why is Zelmic
We
always
need to
getting
recruit
kidnapped?
a little first. We're not going to be able to much help if we're just stumbling around with our eyes half burned.
Upon saying that, everyone begins to hear the snarling, roaring, and hooting coming from outside. Cinnamon, you're practically in a dodgeball match with all these globs of spit coming from the darkness. But with the little light that's outside, you're dodging pretty swiftly.
Wait, what are all the growls?
Quick, outside now! As you all rush outside, you see Cinnamon essentially fighting for his life against bless you.
Sorry.
Against an enemy in the dark. As your dark vision,
Cinnamon, is that you?
as your dark vision returns, everyone, you squint to see pairs of twin crests in the darkness.
Oh,
Along-
I know who that.
Can I Misty step onto the roof?
Okay, you could do that.
And then can I blow a whistle?
You could do that. You could do that. Roll for performance.
She's been waiting so long.
God
Yes, she has.
damn!
Nat
you see that?
20.
Bro! 31! Holy shit.
Well,
Was
she
that a
is
nat
a
20?
bard.
God damn! Could it get any higher?
It's
Anyway,
Nope.
Rogue
Was that a
rolling
nat 20?
to steal.
Nat 20 right there. At that You blow the twin crested skull, Mira, and it makes the same sound as the hooting that you heard earlier. It is at this time that the spit has stopped, and from out of the darkness, the creatures begin to step forward. 10-foot tall, scaly, leopard pattern, twin red crests, with sharp teeth and glaring red eyes.
Oh, since I rolled so high, can I do something?
Of course, what are you gonna do?
Can I like attempt to? I mean, I know it's a whistle, but can I play like a little like rhythm on the whistle and maybe like entrance them a little bit?
Because you rolled so high, I'm just gonna say it works, and they stand confused for a minute, but they begin looking at each other, and they look up at you as if entranced by your your little song.
Oh.
Can I like
Good
gesture
work.
them to like move? I just gestured to the party to like go after Zelmic and get out of here.
What are these?
Here's my question: does Blake understand them? Because at this point, Blake has always has speak with animals on.
Essentially, yes. They're what you hear, Blake, is I wasn't expecting this. Do they actually speak our language? This is really insane. Are we still eating them? The little one. I think the boss wants us to bring the rest of them. It has been a minute since we had a good meal. That one and those two look like they would be a really good meal.
How about instead of eating us, we can provide you with even better food?
All the little officers look at you with a snap of their heads.
Just gotta tell us what's going on, and then they're out here.
They just blankly stare at you as if they weren't expecting you to actually talk to them. But it is also at this time that they begin to snarl. They begin snarling again and begin to slowly come towards you.
Mm.
They do not.
Idea.
They do not. They do not seem to be interested in talking.
I can go all alpha on them and
what's their
turn to something
favorite
bigger.
food?
Your kind has mistreated us for far too long. We will make meals out of all of you.
My
Do they have a
kind.
favorite food?
The ones. My kind are druids. We are one with nature.
I think they're referring to just anything that stands on two legs like we do.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to confuse them.
They don't seem too confused.
What if I just shifted into just a big dinosaur right there in front of them?
I mean, is that the route you want to go?
I don't know. I don't feel like fighting them too much, but at the same time, if I turn into something 10 times their size.
I thought Anna was providing a really good distraction for us.
I did too.
She did.
Yeah.
And then Blake decided to start talking.
Oh.
Yeah, I probably that's tired brain time.
We can pick this up next week if you guys want. Just leave 2 things on the cliffhanger.
Damn.
I just wanted to see if I get more information. That was my thing.
You gotta ask the right questions. But
They don't seem too keen on listening.
Well, there are other ways of doing things, but tired brain just doesn't seem to be on our side tonight.
I'm mainly the one that keeps saying tired brain, so.
Do they understand English out of curiosity? Or common?
They can, because they've been using your guys' voices all night.
Ah,
Huh?
they have.
They
They're the
have.
whispers.
They're the whispers.
Some of the lines I said were
Wait.
not by me.
believe it or not, this was actually something that was going to be in the Carnage run. I just didn't have this technology at the time.
Gosh.
Can I do one thing
Oh,
before we stop?
What?
Was that?
Can I just try, like, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to hear the answer, but Blake can. Can I just, like, say, like, is it really us you're after? Because we're also after a certain group of poachers that I have a feeling you might not be too big of a fan of, and we might be able to take care of them for you.
Roll for persuasion.
Lemon.
Let's see.
Can I use Bardic Inspiration?
Go ahead.
$18.
Much better. It is at this time that the what was it you said to him again?
Essentially, maybe, trying to get them to side with us against the poachers and be like, we can take care of them for you. They've probably been trouble for you in the past, and we'd love to help take care of that little nuisance.
The dinosaurs stop and resume a neutral stance. They look at each other, puzzled. They seem to be. They seem to be rather.
I did that wrong, but that's okay.
They seem to be rather pacifist. What do you think this is about? Either most likely they have never seen our kind before, and we have the home field advantage, or these aren't the people we think they are. State your business. They snap at Blake and Rivik.
Oh. I'm gonna let Rivik answer this one.
You have to translate first.
If we, well, no, Rivik has speak with animals too.
Oh, right.
We came investigating a series of disappearances and strange happenings that were going on in this section of the desert. And that's when we came across this place. You say this, but you wear something similar to their uniform.
Blake just looks at Rivik, be like, really?
I never felt the need to change it.
Really?
Just, I don't know. What would you have me wear? Actually, don't answer that.
A trench coat and a fedora.
That's what I'm wearing. I'm literally wearing a wide brim hat and a freaking duster.
Anything besides what the poachers are wearing. Too many animals in this part know you.
Yes,
or know
but-
of the uniform.
Either way, we are not one of the poachers. We're not any of those. We're simply here on behalf of the Karnijians. They were curious about what was happening up here. Speak the name of Karnijian. How odd. Very peculiar. Hey, if so, you must speak their language, do you not? Oh god. Damn it. Must it be complicated? To save us some time, I'm just gonna say, roll for grazie. Just gonna say, after lengthy negotiations, Rufik manages to get the Dilophosaurs to stand down and essentially show the group where the Zitzi has taken Zelmik. And we will continue this next week, along with the Leola Hasaki storyline.
I'm quite excited for the Hizaki and Leola side story. It's always good.
The green eyes.
The green eyes.
That haunted me the last time we had a Leola and Hazaki session.
Just, who are you?
Why are you following my friend around? So did Fizaki freaking die and this guy brought him back?
I'm not gonna reveal the story just yet.
Did Hazaki not have magic before this? Because I thought he was part elf, so I thought he would have magic because he was part elf.
Again, I'm not gonna spoil anything just yet.
Yeah.
We'll get there when we get there.
No.
When we get there, we will get there when we
Let
get
'em-
there, because we are there when we are there.
I
Alex,
mean,
just go
Zelda
watch some
doesn't get to
Instagram
talk
reels.
much.
That reveal these
Yeah,
spoilers.
sometimes.
So anyways, thank you guys so very much for watching tonight. We very much appreciate your viewership, and we hope to see you for Ainsa Kingdom tomorrow and the next proceedings for next week. We will see you then.